Another year has come to an end, and another new year is coming soon. So, I think you all are super excited to start this new year in a fresh way and in a correct way. So in the next few minutes, let's talk about how can we start this new year in a correct way and in a fresh way. So the first thing in this new year is about goal setting that I want to talk with you. We all have plans for this new year. We all have goals and dreams that we want to achieve and we want to become in this new year. But do you know, only 19% of individuals keep their resolutions or keep their plans until the end of the year. Most of us abandon the plans and the resolutions in mid-January. Why is that? There's a reason behind this. Well, most of us are so busy on focusing about the goal or the dream. We always think about it, what we are going to achieve. Well, that is very good. In your life, to have goals and to have dreams is very important. But there's one thing that we all forget, and that is we forget to focus on the procedure or the system, right? So instead of focusing and dreaming on the goal, why don't we keep that aside for a little while and focus on the system that we are going to get in? If you can set a goal and divide that goal into little tasks, little day-to-day tasks, then you can achieve them easily. So it's better to have a big dream or a big goal. Once you set it, what you have to do is just divide it or split it into daily tasks that you can do it every single day. So when you split that, you will get a little and achievable task in each and every day. So once you do it, when you're doing it, you feel that you're on the way to your goal, and you become more motivated, and it will become more easy for you to do that. So what you have to do, instead of focusing on the goal, let's focus on the procedure or the system in this year. Work for that. That is one thing that we have to do. And there's another thing, and that is we should have moderate expectations about ourselves. Do you know, when we have too high expectations, when we cannot get into those expectations, when we cannot fulfill those expectations, what happens to us? We feel frustrated. We feel that we are not good enough. So we should not have too high expectations. And also, in the same time, we should not have too low expectations also. When you have too low expectations, what happens to you is you feel low about yourself. You feel down about yourself. So what we have to do is we have to have moderate expectations about us. This is how we can have moderate expectations about ourselves. Instead of thinking about yourself like, I'm going to be the number one, I'm going to be the perfect in this world, why can't we think, I'm going to be the best person that I can be. I'm going to bring the best version of myself. That is what we have to think. We have to have the competition with ourselves. So in this new year, we have to compete with ourselves. We have to update ourselves. That is what we have to do. And there is one thing that we all have to focus on in this year, and that is our spiritual value. There are lots of people focusing on these materialistic things. That is okay, but we hardly focus on our spiritual value, our good qualities, our ethics. So in this new year, try to bring up a good habit or a good ethic or a good spiritual practice to your life and practice it throughout the year. So if you can do these things, you will be able to have a successful year. So when you come to the end of this 2023, when you reflect back or when you look back the year, you can be happy about yourself. So these are the little things that we can do in this new year to make it better. Think of this new year like a blank storybook with 365 pages. How you write the first few pages of this book is very important. So for that, you have to start this new year correctly and with a fresh start. And also there is a small request that I have to ask from you. That is, if you learned a valuable life lesson in this past 2022, for sure I know that you all have learned a valuable lesson for your life. Please let me know in the comments so that I can read them and I also can learn from your experiences. So This is the end of this New Year video. So I wish you all, may all of you have a happy and a prosperous and a wonderful New Year. Namo Buddhaya.